Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on SOFI just 4 days ago, to be precise, on July the 30th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $20.99 at pre-market hours and at about $22.4 at regular hours. And guys, I made this video right after SOFI published their earnings report, but within less than 24 hours, they announced their public offering, and it is a dilutive process. That is why the price went lower to pretty much the same exact levels. And my main assumption was that we have to hover for quite some time in between $19.5 and around $22.5 marks. And then when we have more pivotal points, I should do another update. Guys, here I am. I am doing this because we have another pivotal point, but this structure, well, is not the perfect one in terms of its bullishness. And you can see that it hit about it broke $22.5, but it had a harsh rejection again, and it is hovering pretty much at the same levels where it was back in late July of this year. So I think you can see that technical analysis still works perfectly well in terms of price prediction, and that is why you can rely on my technical analysis as a part of your due diligence. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account. And you have just 2 tiers if you want to join my Patreon. And guys, here's one of the recent tweets, one of the recent posts that I made in order to show the actions that basically are happening inside the Discord chat. Here's the week of July 7th, July 13th. This week, for the first time, I prepared a short list of 6 tickers that, in my opinion, were at very interesting points in their movement, making it easy to enter profitable short trades. It was published on July the 10th. Over the next 2 days, 5 out of the 6 tickers lost between 4% and 16% of their value, offering strong potential profits. Only one ticker continued to move sideways. If you can see the ticker list and the original post in the picture. And here is the tickers that were mentioned by me on July the 10th. Moderna, Coinbase, Oracle, SOFI, and ALB. On top of that, UPST was also mentioned at this post. And you can track the price action right after this tickers were posted, and you can prove my words. Additionally, a broader list of more than 20 tickers of interest for potential trading was also published. As usual, I answered many questions from my students and provided a detailed analysis of the following tickers: BayAX, AEO, FI, XYZ, CGC, MSTR, and PLTR. So guys, if you want to be a part of this community, and if you want to benefit a lot from pretty much any conditions of the market, feel free to join my Patreon. So,
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, on today's video I will show you cautiously bullish count on this entire story, with this quite harsh declines from bear side and from bull side as well. And I have to say that technically speaking, we have cautiously bullish count with some exceptions, but I will show you everything in just several minutes. So first of all, let's take a look at some fundamentals, and I want to pay attention to the price targets that was set by analytic firms. We have several updates since I made my previous video. We have basically wait a second, I will show you, I believe 5 or 6 of them. The majority of them are substantially below the current price of about $21, $22, even $6 mark. Compass Point reiterated their rating, and they set the price target at $6 mark. Guys, definitely, in my opinion, it is not a relevant price target. I don't know why did he do it, why Juliana Bologna do it. But other price targets are more probable for this asset. And you can see that the three most recent updates were made by TT Coin with a price target of about $22, then Dollar with the price target, Mizuho Securities with a price target of $26, and Deutsche Bank with a price target of $21. And I have to admit that we have new rating from Reborn Atlantic with a price target of $20.5. And guys, you can see that the majority of analytic firms are awaiting quite similar prices that SOFI, pretty much similar to the current SOFI prices. That is why they are expecting the sideways movement for SOFI. But to be honest, guys, SOFI is not the asset that is hovering in the same exact levels for quite a long period of time. It had a substantial growth basically from August, the beginning of August of 2024, and it had two substantial legs to the upside that potentially forms a very bullish pattern. And in a minute I will show you what should we expect next from the technical standpoint. But for now, let's take a look at another news. If you type in Google search bar SOFI stock and switch to news tab folder, you will not find a lot of news that potentially might be a catalyst, a current and upcoming catalyst for this stock. We have a very good earnings report that they disclosed basically on July 29th, sorry. And they beat expectations in earnings by whopping 30.25% and the revenue by 6.71%. Right after that, guys, they announced additional public offering, and because of this, the price went lower. But to be honest, guys, from the technical standpoint, if you switch to daily time frame, and by the way, let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. From the technical standpoint, this candle on a daily time frame is extremely ugly. It has a very high volume, bearish volume with a long wick to the upside. It is a shooting star. And this means potentially it shows the upcoming trend reversal. But at the same time, guys, the very next candle was quite bullish. It had a very substantial movement to the downside that hit about $20.38 mark, and then the recovery happened. It went up and it closes even at 7.39% above the lowest point for that day. On top of that, the volume which supports this candle is quite substantial as well. It is the second highest volume right after this massive sell-off that happened a day before. And guys, take a look at another candle. It is a so-called little brother of this candle, another shooting star with again quite substantial volume. But this candle again is the sister of this candle because it shows that the bears surrendered during this movement to the upside. Despite the fact that it is a red candle, guys, it is still quite bullish candle because the wick of this candle is from the bear side. This means bears lost their control and bulls regain it and push the price up by almost 3%. So for now, guys, on the pre-market, our SOFI is up by 1.46%, and I will show you what potential outcomes we might anticipate. So first of all, let's switch to hourly time frame. And if my assumption is correct, let's first of all begin with the bear count. If my assumption is correct, and this is the ending fifth wave diagonal, because we have just two waves in this movement, we potentially completed the structure of this from this bottom to this top. And well, I have to admit that in this case we have to see the breakout below $20.37 mark and even below this bottom, because the levels where this asset might land might be at, and as you can see, it already retested and had a bounce out of a crucial level of 0.32, but it didn't even try to retest 0.5 level at $18.9. And in my opinion, it is potential, well, the most probable price target in the short-term perspective if this bottom, this $20.4 mark, let's put it this way, breaks to the downside. let me show you bull count. And bull count, guys, I have to admit that we still have a chance to see the breakout above this top, because if I'm completely wrong and if it is not the top of the, if this top is not the top of the fifth wave on the scale, this potentially might be an ABC correction, and we clearly can see that it has just three-wave structure, and this ABC is nothing else but an A wave on a bigger scale. Let me show you like this. This might be the A wave, this might be a B wave, and we have to see 5 waves into the C wave, and because of this, again, quite overlapping structure, it might happen in the shape of diagonal. So, to be honest, it is very difficult to predict where the bottom of the C wave might land, because I would say the one-to-one extension of the C wave from the A wave projected from the top of the B wave already broken. If I pull the Fib extension from this top to this bottom and projected from the top of the B wave, you can see that one-to-one extension was at $21.68. This means this level is pretty much eliminated, and that is why we can rely on the level of support that I marked just a minute ago at about $20.4 mark. And guys, if this bottom holds, potentially we might have something, we might have this as our bottom of the C wave, and in this case we might have another quite choppy movement to the upside that will complete the top of the fifth wave. And if so, it should definitely break first all this top and this one. And I don't suggest you to enter your long position right here, because I still see a lot of uncertainty on the market and on SOFI ticker in particular. That is why, guys, wait for more confirmation. Wait either the breakout below $20.4 in order to accumulate your position, accumulate your long position, I would say long-term long position for SOFI for the next several months, or wait for the breakout to the upside, and then we will have another potential count that I will show you when I will have more data for from the price action. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.